Alright guys, this is the second part of my video. I just want to show you guys that descending and ascending and head and shoulders, inverse, and all these patterns that I showed you actually work. So this is my platform. This is the way I like it. I like, there's a different ways to customize the charts. However, this is the way I set mine up, and I like it this way. You can actually change the volume down here, as you can see. The volume that is blue, you can actually change it to the according to what the stock is doing up here. I don't like doing that because I feel that I'm being prejudiced already on what I want what I'm seeing. So if I see a green candle and then the stock stops going, let's say I want to buy here because I see high volume of green and I see green bars, everything's green, then I'm being prejudiced by believing that the stock is going to keep going higher, and actually it didn't, right? It's red. So, and what I'm trying to say, it's always important to not be prejudiced on the market, to not anticipate something if it's not happening, or anticipating something that is not going to happen. So that's the reason why I decided to have my volume different, because I want my volume to have no connection on my trading, if that makes any sense. I have the MACD over here and the RSI, and the news. News, you cannot trade without news, because news is the number one. I feel that is the number one um thing that a trader should look for. Even though sometimes the news are old, not old, but not like other people already know it. I feel that that news is one of the reasons why the stock will move, whether it's up or down. So right here we have a descending channel. You can see right here that where I'm pointing at that there is support. So the stock bounced from there, and then right here you can see the resistance where the stock started going down. Right here you see the support again. There's a bounce back. This is a descending triangle followed by channel. Now I want you to see this. This is the SPY where it reversed. Now what you can see, but it doesn't show, is head and shoulders right here. An inverse head and shoulders. This is the head, this is the shoulder, and this is the other shoulder. And this is the neckline right here, the purple one right here. That's the neckline. So once it broke out from here, there was no resistance until the 200 moving average, which is very important to have it. And then resistance at 200, but because of the pattern and the amount of volume that's in, it broke. It had a breakout, exactly like the pattern we saw earlier, inverse head and shoulders. So this SPY started going higher. Now, this is very important because once the 50 moving average crosses the 200 moving average, that is called a golden cross, which typically means bullish. However, the market has been very volatile lately, that it is important to see what is going to do next. Remember, all this technical analysis are just a way to be more efficient as a trader. It does not represent 100% accuracy. It just represents a better opportunity. And usually, honestly, I started with penny stocks, then I went to stocks, and then finally to options. So in order to trade options, I feel that you first need to understand the definitions of a lot of words, and you need to understand how options work. And options are very risky, but they're very rewarding. So it is important that you know what really options are for, and that there is different strategies to play with options, that there's not only naked puts or naked calls, which are the riskiest ones, but the most profitable as well. But sometimes it's not about how profitable you are. It's about how constantly you can be profitable, you know. And I just want to share real quick something, guys. Our products. Let's go by this. So I want to put this. Usually, I have all this customized, but not at the moment. So I want to make sure you guys at least understand the simplicity or the basics more than anything of the stock market and options. So we can see right here, well, active trader, that the more data you have, the more accurate your assumption is going to be. Meaning, like if you have a 2 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute for a day trade, that is probably going to be less of accurate if you're looking at the long term. But if you're just looking at day trade, you can go as far as 2 minutes and 5 minutes, 5 days. So now what I do, I get at least, let's say, 5 days, 15 minutes. So I want to know what's going on in the last 5 days. So we can see a rise in ascending triangles, as you can see right here, ascending triangles. Right here, reverse. Right here, it was where happened the reversed. Boom. You see? Boom, it collapsed. And then again, boom, ascending channel, a little pullback, ascending channel, and then pullback, ascending channel, pullback. And this is an ascending triangle. So you can see the daily trading range of the stock. It moved from 245 all the way to 281 in 4 minutes. I mean, sorry, in 5 days. Sorry, in 5 days. So right here you can see, sorry guys, you can see the ascending channel as well. So it just depends, like I said, how micro you want to be, but the opportunity is always going to present itself. So in 5 days, SPY moves from 245 to 281. That's a $40 move. So anything, and this is with the stimulus that the federals passed. So you can see the reason why it moved so much, because there was actually news that moved. So that's why it's important to know how much the stock moves per day, because you don't want to find yourself buying something that, look, this is one of the best weeks of SPY. So you think next week is gonna move another 40 dollars? And the answer is no. It's probably not to the upside, that's for sure. It can move to the downside, but not. Now, I'm not saying it can't. There's a possibility, but the probability is low. Um, it already moved $40, which is a huge move in 5 days. What is next is probably gonna be to go down. You see that small, it's starting to go small now. It's starting to reverse. That's the reversal already. And I'm not saying to short the stock, but there's a possibility that the stock market is gonna go lower from here, according to my technical analysis. So right here is getting very close right here to see what happens. And this is once it breaks that, either to the upside or downside, that's the moment you're gonna go in. So, but don't buy something that is gonna move $60 even in the best week and moved only 40. So when you buy options, don't buy something that is really out of the money, because then it's not gonna have no value. You want to get something that you can be in the money by the end of expiration, or you know that you can be profitable even before day of expiration and you can exercise your option. So guys, this is a quick video. I hope you guys like it. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll be sharing more of my knowledge. Like I said, I'm not here. I'm not a fake guru. I'm not here to promote myself or any course that I'm selling. I once found myself on you guys' shoes, and I believe I'm still learning, and I'm not here to sell any courses or anything. Um, my next video, I'm not too sure what I'm gonna talk. Maybe about MACD, RSI, contracts, out of the money calls, out of the money puts. I mean, there's infinite information that you can learn, and I'm willing to share whatever I know with you guys. And have a great day, and catch me on my next trade.